Hey guys, it's Scott with Scotty B Cards. In this video, I am showing the second part of my PSA return. So last video, I showed the first half of this 69 card PSA return. I sent it out the last week of October of 2020, and I got them back the last week of October in 2021. It's almost a full year for a bulk 45-day submission. Obviously, PSA got slammed, and it is what it is, but it still sucks to have waited this long because a lot of these cards have lost value since they have been gone. You'll see in this video some examples of what I'm talking about. There's some Kobe Whites that were worth a lot when I sent them in, and now they aren't worth what the grading fees were. But overall, I did really good, and a lot of the cards actually made money. If you want to see the first part, feel free, it's right here. There will also be a link at the end of the video you can click on. On top of that, not all these cards are mine. These cards I made sure and pre-screened myself. I wanted to make sure that a majority of them, if not all of them, I thought were a 9 or 10. I just cleaned the actual surface of the cards, not using wax or any illegal substances according to PSA's guidelines. I made sure the little fuzzies on the corners and the edges were off, and I just made sure the corners were sharp, there were no dog ears, anything like that. So without further ado, here is the second half of my PSA order. Some big cards in this one. A lot more of my personal cards are in this one. And so let's just jump right into it. Here's the first card, super good looking Jaren Jackson Jr. Chronicles Blue. This one is numbered to 99, as you can see in the back right there. Jaren Jackson, we have a lot of his higher end stuff, well, not higher end, a lot of mid end of his stuff in these videos in this order. So that's a pretty nice one to get back in a 10. Next up, we have a Kawhi Leonard. This is the blue fast break prism. This one is numbered to 175, if you can see it on the screen. Another nice card to get. I don't know what Kawhi's values have done since he's been hurt, but overall, if you get a top 10 player in the league and a 10 numbered prism card at this point, it's worth money. This is one of mine. I am surprised this one got a 9. Centering may have been the issue, but the actual card looked really, really nice. So it surprises me. It's one of the few that graded worse than I anticipated, but still a cool card, still holds some value. I probably won't sell it at this point because Giannis is pretty awesome. Now we have some baseball. Yay. Here's a Mike Trout. This is one of those cards that was only worth grading at the time. So this is just the base Topps Chrome. I opened a bunch of Topps Chrome retail. This was the best Mike Trout I had, so I sent it in and it got a 10. This is a pretty sweet card. This is a Michael Kopech Orange Wave Finest Autograph PSA 10, number to 25. This was sitting in a box of my friend for a long time. I didn't know if this print line at the top across the card, I don't know if you can see it right there, would hurt the card. It looks like PSA is not counting that against the surface grade, which is awesome because I have some Nolan Arenado X-Fractor rookies I sent in with that same thing. Those will be back later in the year, but really cool Michael Kopech. Here we have a Ronald Acuna. This is a base Topps Chrome in a 9. This is a card I'm very surprised it graded this grade because it did have some surface scratches. I only sent it in because at the time Clint Frazier was playing for the Yankees and was really doing a good job. He did in 2020, had a great year in some games and whatever else. Numbered to 50, not bad for a PSA 10. Hard to find comps for this card, but I'm guessing somebody will want it as a Yankees collector. And now these next two are my two personal biggest cards. This is a Mike Trout Purple Refractor PSA 10. I sent this one in. I bought this for, I think, $13, like in 2018 on eBay. I debated sending it in for a long time because it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty close. Pretty cool card to get in a PSA 10. Same exact situation for this card. I bought it on eBay raw. It was nice because at the time nobody was sending these into grading. X-Fractor Mike Trout, a pretty cool PSA 10. I love the look of the X-Fractor, and I love the Mike Trout image on this card. Another Mike Trout PSA 10. This is the franchise favorites. This is from Bowman's Best. I pulled this one myself, and I just thought it looked really cool. This corner in the top right, you can kind of see it's a little dinged, but it's not really dinged. It's just the way it was made. So I wanted to see how they would grade it. I'm glad it got a 10, but this could have gone either way in my opinion. Here is a Gleyber Torres. This card was worth more then than it is now, and a PSA 10 probably worth only $20 or $30 now, unfortunately. But still cool. He could bounce back this year, next year coming up, and have a good year for the Yankees, and if it does, that card will have some value. Now we have some Jason Tatum rookies. This is the Status. These are actually a really low pop rookie, so they go for quite a bit. This is a PSA 10. This is Don Russ, the Rookies, Jason Tatum. Also got a 10. Really cool looking card. As a Celtics fan, that's a card you would want to chase after. Here's a Don Russ Jason Tatum. That one pulled a 9. Unfortunately, kind of off-centered left to right a little bit. Not bad. Other than that, I don't really see why. Maybe the top left corner has a ding, but very minimal. After that, we have the red and yellow Jason Tatum. This one got a 10. These don't go for as much as you would think. They go for basically the same as what the base optics go for. So I think you got a set of all of these in a box, so maybe they don't have as much value. Still a cool card, though. After that, you have a red and yellow 9. Another red and yellow 9. And now we have Tyler Hero. He was saying that he deserves to be valued just as much as Ja and some other top players. And his cards went up, so maybe investors were listening. But either way, here's a Tyler Hero PSA 10. It's a really good looking card. I actually really like Court Kings. Here is a LeBron PSA 10 purple press proof, number to 199, if you can see it. So that's a pretty, I'm assuming, valuable card. It's hard to say when there's probably a really low pop card, but good looking LeBron, and LeBron collectors love numbered LeBron parallels in a 10, so can't go wrong there. Same situation for this Giannis. This is a PSA 10 numbered to 99. This is the red laser, and it just looks really cool, especially with the PSA label above it. After that, we have a Donovan Mitchell. This is a PSA 10 rookie. This is part of his PC, and so I'm sure he will keep this, who I sent this in for, but not a bad card at all. This one definitely lost a lot of value over the last year. This is a Darius Garland Prism PSA 9. It is off-center left to right. That's probably the reasoning behind it, because everything else looked good, or else it wouldn't have been sent in. Here is another Jason Tatum. I think there's actually maybe a few of them. This is a PSA 10 Rookie Kings from Optic. This next card is mine, and I'm happy with it. PSA 10 LeBron Court Kings from Optic. This is not worth as much as you would expect because it's a Cavaliers, not a Lakers. If it was a Lakers, it'd be worth quite a bit more. I'll keep this one for the next however long I need to because I think it's worth more than what it's selling for now. Then we have Eric Pascal. He's actually on the Jazz now, so maybe this card has more value in Utah. Silver Prism Rookie. It's not ideally the Silver Prism PSA 10 rookie you're looking for out of this set nowadays, but still cool. This one is mine, and it does not have any value. It is what it is, but I think I can sell this for $10, so less than the grading fee. This is a Kobe White PSA 9 Prism. Here's a Seikau. This one is a PSA 9 Green Prism from Retail. This Barkley's awesome. Here's a Charles Barkley Fast Break Prism Blue PSA 10. This one's numbered out of 175. That's pretty sweet. Here is the red and yellow Donovan Mitchell. It got a PSA 10. Another Donovan Mitchell in the red and yellow got a Gem Mint 10. The base Donovan Mitchell got a PSA 9. This next card's pretty awesome. Lonzo looks like he's going to have a good time with the Bulls, and if he does, this could be a pretty big card. This is the Fast Break Blue. It's numbered to 50. Gem Mint 10. Pretty sweet card. This one's mine. I pulled this myself, and I think it's awesome. It probably doesn't have that lot of value, but I still think it's awesome. Gem Mint 10, Kemba Walker, numbered to 25. It's 1 of 25. I'm going to go put this on eBay as a 1 of 1. It actually is a pop 1, and it's numbered 1 of 25, so double eBay 1 of 1. Pretty cool. It actually looks nice with the Hornets uniform. I think he's on the Knicks now, so maybe the fan base will buy that from me for more than it's worth. Then the last card of the order is another Jason Tatum Rookie Kings. I'm going to show exactly how much money I made on this order, what my gem rate was, and all of that good stuff. So stay tuned for just a second longer. So that was the return. Out of the entire order, not one PSA 8 or lower. So I'm really happy about that. And overall, the gem rate, I believe, was around 64%. So kind of what what the average gem rate used to be. Again, a lot of them were in good condition, but there were some cards that I did not think would 10. I fully expected a 9, and a 10 was a very happy surprise. So I think their grading standards are the same, at least for what I experienced pre-pandemic, because I haven't graded a lot with them in regards to my own submission. So if I were to sell raw, it's $648. That is the return I can get if I sold all of these cards on eBay right now. But because they were graded, I can actually make $3,065. Grading fees weren't too expensive at only $15 a card. So here is my total. Obviously there's selling fees for eBay and whatnot, which gets taken out. I actually do not sell through eBay as much as MySlabs, Instagram, Facebook, other locations. And so my fee won't be as high as the average 13% for eBay. So I feel happy with it. Overall, did pretty good. Those Mike Trouts are awesome. I'm debating if I should sell or keep them at this point. I'll probably wait until spring training to actually sell those, as Mike Trout hype is hyping back up versus where it's at now, where it's basically dead. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this PSA return and if you enjoy these type of videos. Other than that, I will see you in the next one.